Marti Pellow, I feel like I started this year with you on
Yes.
What's on Scotland, and what better way to end it than with you again?
Listen, I was lucky enough to grow up in a loving family, so Christmas is always going to be special for me. I can remember being a wee boy and with my man waiting in the queue in the Clydebank at the big co-op to meet Santa and being so ecstatic and over the moon with it when I got to meet him, and you know, just little memories like that.
What was it like in your house?
We made that a family affair. Well, my ma and me and my brother. We made that up, we put up the tree together. And what I loved about it is my ma had all, and I'm sure this is for many different many families, they always have little special decorations that they had got from their mums, or something that they'd made, or something that we had made at school, and my ma would always put them up. I kind of come from the tail end of that era where things would get made for us. You know, I grew up in Clydebank, which was famous for its shipbuilding, and we had the Singer sewing machine factory there too, and we had lots of family that worked in both of those. I remember getting a garage that was made by one of my uncles, and because they were craftsmen, they had little spanners, they made little gas and little installations, and had a little lid and everything. And there was so much work went into it, because that's what they did in their downtime.
Made with love.
Made with love, I'm not the type of person who is like full on Christmas, like 24/7.
Wait a minute, you just told me
Yeah.
that you can see the lights on your house from space.
Well, that's you're right, in a non-Chevy Chase type way, right? I'm a sucker for a kind of plug-in Bambi.
I know you're a very good cook, so do you cook the Christmas dinner nowadays?
I love that. You know, it's all about timing. It's all about prep, innit? Life is about prep. I'm more a roast chicken, if the truth be known. I've never been much for a gobbler. No, but you know, we can. You know, that's your stuff. That's our stuff. That's our stuff. That's no my stuff. People are good people at STV.
Looking ahead to 2024, you don't slow down, Marty.
Going back out next year, I'm doing Popped In Sold Out, which was my biggest album with Wet Wet Wet. A different way of approaching it is to rearranging it. And I think now, looking at it the closer side to 60 I am, to look at a body of work that you did as a teenager, it just makes me fall in love with that back catalogue of music again. And then we'll just do a wad of greatest hits. You know, just sing songs and just bring your dancing shoes. I always say that because there you go. And just, you know, let's go. And I think as long as I can still continue to enjoy what I do, then I'll just keep doing it.
One of those songs you'll be doing, I guess, is Wishing I Was Lucky.
Yes, please.
Do you feel lucky?
Always have, but I was a hard worker, and I believed. I always remember that play with words. If I ever met a genie, you said you could wish for anything. That's exactly what I would have wished for. Yeah. Just to be lucky, when everything that echoes from that seemed to have came true, and a lot of hard work in it. And the pendulum in my career swings constantly. You know, and every day isn't Christmas Day. And I love that, and that's what the balance is of it.
Next year as well, am I right in saying that's going to be 20 years of Love Is All Around?
Well, that's 94, so six,
yeah,
so nearly 30 years.
30 years.
Nearly 30 years since that song, one of the biggest selling love songs of all time. It's woven its way into the fabric of people's lives, and that's, as a songwriter, as a performer, that's something that you wish for. Because it's whether or not my audience is aware of it, we're in a relationship, and it now spans multiple of decades. There's that little 3.5 minutes of escapism when life's unfolding. You know, that's what we go to, and we fill them full of memories. And so when we hear the song, it's that's what we get married to. That's when my kid was born, and I'm part of that.
And you pick one that you still to this day, you hear the introduction, and you're like, that's it.
I think it has to be Goodnight Girl, because my first self-penned #1 with Wet 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 was a very special time in our lives. My ma's favourite Wet 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 song, and I always remember playing that to her and her saying to me, "That's a good song, son, you know, and I wish you all the health to enjoy it." And so those little memories always come flooding back. That's about tomorrow as much as yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just a wee classic.
It is. No Marti, no Christmas party.
Oh, see that? No Marti, no Christmas party. Bam, bam, bam. Look at the combo. Look, you've got the square slice. I'm going to go all out. Oh, you've blown the budget now. You've got the tatty scone gone off.
It's STV budget.
No way, no way.
You know, a rolling square sausage.
Who's hiding in here? You're some laddie.
A wee Scottish treat for you, Marti.
Square slice. I'm going to go and get the rolls in there, man. It's a game on, and a wee cup of tea.